Oh. Yes!
Alright, we're going Awoken. Do I want to switch off to Gilda? Nah, I keep going Fenix for now. I'll switch off to Gilda after I finished the rotation. Alright, Fireballs and Stings. Looks like we're spell slinging again. Bogworms is cool. I don't think I've made it to Seraph on any of these Pyreborn runs. That's pretty bad. How do we feel about Sketches of Salvation? I mean, it's usually junky, but maybe we like it this time. I don't know if these show up in front or back. And we can get random upgrades. I think random upgrades is probably better. We get to pretend we're on Malika's, but also have Bogworms. What Phoenix versions have I actually succeeded with? And what Phoenix versions actually work with what we're doing here? Because we pull these direct damage spells like Pyreball. I'm like, okay, well, if I'm blowing people up with spells, that is getting in the way of me slaying anything. So, does that make it Pyregel? I'm gonna go with Pyregel. I feel like I have more success with Pyregel because the units that apply Pyregel are the good units. This might interfere with me being able to kill the miscreants, but let's do it. I'm just gonna do Mauler and Phoenix in the bottom of the car, and we're just gonna kill everything in the bottom car. I don't have to worry about, like, macro scaling or whatever. I'm just blowing dudes up. So let's do that. I guess doing that doesn't really matter. The one regen tick does heal 1 health. Fireball. This is another Fireball. Take that. Sting here kills you. Vengeful Shard. Hey, we get the kill. Works for me. Honestly, this guy is pretty easy to kill. If you have, like, any capable units, you tend to beat him. Ooh. I do usually like Golden Touch, but this is a really big lava flow. I don't think it's the Snotty Whelp any day of the week. I'll try the lava flow. Do I want the Glimmer, the Steel Enhancer? I'm gonna take the Glimmer here. So what I'm feeling is our goal is as much Pyregel as possible in floor 1, then floor 2 we blow them up with magic. At the latest. Sometimes we blow up floor 1 with magic. Ideally, we blow up floor 1 with magic, right? Okay. Our second floor does not have a Merchant of Magic, so I want to take the Merchant of Magic here. This is usually how I run the logic, and I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but it's what I've been doing. I could do like a holdover Glimmer and just Glimmer every turn. That's not... I don't think that's the worst idea. Our unit here... We can get another Magma Mauler or a Guildmonger. I kind of just want another Magma Mauler. And we just try to put on so much Pyregel, drop all the greed. Set it down. Set it down, stop being greedy, make sure we win. So the other idea here is we can hold over a sting, and it's kind of like having +1 draw, but -1 draw. This could help if we get like one of the incant staffs or something to have a holdover sting. It feels like something you do, like, I think holdover sting is something you do when you're being very spell slingy. And if we give that spell chain later, it actually turns into a net positive draw. Or if we find an Emot Tome. In that same token, we could give it extra magic power. Maybe I want to consume a Pyreball. Maybe I just want Glimmer to be bigger. I think I make a Restore more useful, is the angle there. Which of these is the most contextual card? I think I will freeze the Lava Flow, so that I make sure I can always throw it on the boss in the proper floor when it aligns with my bonus from Lord Fenix. I don't have any 3-costers. I think I can get away with the Pyre Dampener. Okay, Bogworms on this floor. We're hoping to see Bogworms on the base floor, because if I get Bogworms on the base floor 2 times, it means I can get an extra Magma Mauler. Okay, so pretty sure here we Pyreball into, like, let's see, Phoenix is 20 with 5 Pyregel. Phoenix plus the Sting doesn't change our kill speed, so we just play the Sting. It's free damage. I'll Sting you. Sting here changes the incoming damage from 16 to 10. I blow up this nerd in the back. Firestarter means we kill you here. I think I'm due to draw a healing spell now. Didn't happen. Okay, but we're taking 10 damage. We can restore out of that. Sting, if you got him. 18 damage. Pretty sure we kill him on the 2nd floor because of the amount of Pyregel we'll have. Okay, and okay, we got our Lava Flow. We got our nice big Glimmer. Then we want to Firestarter and Sting. We almost certainly kill him 2nd floor. Yeah, good 50 damage per hit. Cool. We're already winning. I do tend to feel pretty good about Magma Maulers, so let's just do a whole run about them. Taking more Lava Flows too. Resto Detto is not too bad, but the unit does actually have to be wounded for it. How do I feel about Intrinsic Steel Enhancer? If I had Incant, I would feel pretty good about it. How do I feel about Sharpen? Eh. I feel like if I had a Spikes unit for, like, 2nd car, that'd be cool, because Spikes damage will benefit from Pyregel. But I think the actual thing I play with that is, like, Resto Detto, and I try to get, like, one of those Cultivate units. Or one of those guys that gain spikes when you heal them. And with that in mind, we're probably going to hit this Awoken Banner. Our available upgrades are Multi-Strike and Endless. We've also got Health and Avarice. Oh look, Thorned Hollow. I think that's pretty much what I wanted. We'll do a big Spikes floor on the 2nd floor, so we're doing Pyregel Spikes as our little combo. And that feels like it might actually work. Is there a spell that I want to have 5 of? Oh crap. There actually are. I could take 5 copies of Sting or 5 copies of Permafrost Lava Flow. And either one of those doesn't feel that bad. I'm gonna try 5 copies of Sting. So now, if we find anything along the way that says, like, when you cast a spell, do a thing, we go turbo. Also, if we get Pyregel on somebody, we can just ping them to death. So let's see how well this works. What a goof troop little idea. But this might actually work. This might actually be good. Okay, we always get Resto Dedo to start with, and we'll almost always cast here on the first round. I'll take the kill there. He dies to Pyregel now. Throw a Spear Steward out here and get some healing started. Regen very strong when we've got this particular unit. Okay, this guy is looking to siphon. I will Lava Flow you, which gets you 1 kill. But I don't want to get you more than that, so I'm going to throw my Sting on another floor. Then I'll Fire Starter you. Okay, got a lot of damage on this Mauler. I'd like to get my Empowered Regeneration. We found our Glimmer. Actually, that basically works. I'm going to Lava Flow again. He's going to pick up 2 more Siphons. There's not a lot I can say about that. Sting. Fireball. Sting. Okay, we've only got 4 health left on our guy here. Okay, he's giving us clean Sting shots with this. I want this unit to live. This guy is only taking like 9 to 11 damage. You can easily let him live. I'll take 1 damage. Get him more stable. Cut 6 damage off here. Sting, Sting, Sting. These are 40 damage Stings. All right, we appear to have a lot of Stings in our hand. Wonder how that happened. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we just Sting our way through this guy in the front. Now he dies. We still play the last Sting. We're losing the Magma Mauler. We didn't draw anything to help him. We're not always going to draw our helpful cards. 37 Pyregel. Can we do any better? We want some damage to overflow from the explosion because the Pyregel will count that. Turns out I don't actually care how much Siphon Rage you get because I Sting you to death. Okay. This might work. Terrifying that this might work. We definitely want a Hell Furnace. Like, hell yeah, we want a Hell Furnace. We could take another we want a Magma Cultist. I'll take a Calcified Ember with that Magma Cultist, thank you. I mostly just want a Magma Cultist. I would like size. Because I want the Magma Cultist and both the Magma Maulers to be down with Lord Fenix. I think it's money. I don't usually want to take size with Bogworms, but I'm making an exception. Let's see. I think I want trinkets because I want to try to find some kind of energy efficiency trinket. Or some kind of crazy event. Taking Pyregel +2. I think we finally got a run that might work out. Do we want a box of stings? Or do we want mystery cards? Because putting my stings in a box, I don't know if it helps much. We don't really have a pairing of spells that we need to draw at any particular time. Or anything like that. Putting our stings in a box lets us draw them all in one draw. I think that actually does help us accelerate. We definitely don't want to spell chain or duplicate or do anything crazy that gets us even more stings. Because, like, this amount of stings is kind of the maximum we can fit in the deck. We're kind of choking our own draws at a certain point. Hold on. Is there a possibility that we want to be, like, duplicating Jack-in-the-Boxes? And then using Jack-in-the-Boxes to create an obscene number of Magma Cultists? No, because it's 3 units into the Jack-in-the-Box, and then I would duplicate it at the Empyrean Well. So then I would put a Jack-in-the-Box on 2 separate floors, and each of those floors would give me 2 Magma Maulers and a Cultist. The Jack-in-the-Box is a deployable that costs 0. So it does mean that we're paying nothing to deploy our units. Whatever those units may be. And I would still play the Thorned Hollow. I would still play Lord Fenix. Just these 3 goons would show up via the Jack-in-the-Box. They'd have to stand behind Fenix as well instead of the Mauler standing in front of him. It gets a little clunky. I'm just gonna go with the mystery box, because I don't have, like, a clean idea of how I turn this into something broken. I feel like there's maybe a broken play there, and maybe if I checked this ahead of time, I would know. Oh hey, Sting spells get +10 magic power and piercing. Definitely doing that. The Prismatic Dragon Scale is probably stronger for us than Dante's Footstool, considering we have no rooms. And I will take a 40 cost Purge, get rid of a Shield Steward, and we'll take the 60 cost Purge to trim out a Spear Steward as well. Technically speaking, removing 2 Spear Stewards is probably better. Titan Skin 4. How do we feel about Titan Skin 4? It is fine, I think. We still kill on Glimmer. We still kill on Pyreball. Those are the most important things. Piercing, I believe, does not go through Titan Skin. It ignores armor and shields, but it does not ignore Titan Skin. We did get a Bogworm's Growth on the bottom floor. That's cool. How much space do we have down here right now? I think the answer to that question is enough. Want the Magma Cultist up more than I want the second Magma Mauler. But we do have enough space for everything we want to do. Let's see. I'm gonna do that. This is really strong in this guy. There's our other Magma Mauler. Cool. And now we sting our way through these guys. Fire charts for spikes 10. Let's see. +9. I might not be able to save this Magma Mauler. We'll see. If I'm gonna save him, I'd have to play that. Yeah, we're not saving him, but we are killing both of these guys. So I could probably use more health upgrades for my magma maulers. I'm gonna lava flow into Pyreball here because it's gross. Then we sting this guy to death. You're dead. Do I want a Razor Sharp? I mean, this is -2 maximum health, so I can kind of do it here, right? Oh no, it's current health. I don't really want to play it. It's probably good, but whatever. There's our Hell Furnace. Phoenix Fire, Pyreball, you're all dead. This is the true power of spell slinging. Pretty sure we can drop the Calcified Ember here. Every sting we play, because of the incant, makes our next sting better. Unfortunately, Kel the Corruptor is an asshole. We still need to play into his incanting, though. So much of our power is based on these stings. Glimmer. Drop a Restore here. We are now dying in 1 round, but I'm pretty sure I need the Pyregel on him because I think I might need to kill him by throwing stings at him in the top row. Or by throwing stings at him here, I don't know. He's close to dead. Resto Dedo does it. And so I don't need to do anything else. Yeah, he runs into the spikes for 90. Pretty good. Death Roar looks strong. Make It Rain is also strong, but I don't have gold gain. How do we feel about the Pyreborn Brain Spike? Well, the fact that it has Spell Chain is dumb and does nothing. It can give us like an extra cooldown on Fenix, but I don't think that's good enough. Death Roar is probably good, but I don't think I can afford to take another Merchant of Magic right now. Actually, we're kind of forced into a Merchant of Magic because I don't think I care about a Merchant of Arms or an Empyrean Well. So we're going to take this left-hand side, and then I probably take this Merchant of Steel because I need more health in my boys. My frontliners are cracking. Since we're going to a Merchant of Magic, Death Roar could pick up a discount. What other cards do we have that we need to upgrade? I would like for Restoration Detonation and my Restores to work better. That doesn't require like a high-end thing. I just need like more magic power on a lot of things. Magic power and discounts. I can take a Death Roar. I do not need Preserved Thorns the way things are going. Bramble Lash is funny, but it's not important. Cycle of Life is too expensive since I already took the Death Roar. Random minor artifact. I'd rather hold off on that. So I'm only really getting eggs through the Prismatic Dragon Scale. If I trigger this twice, I can get something pretty good. Urzel's Horde. Start of turn, the front friendly unit. Oh, well, I had a tankiness issue. I've never seen this before. This must be really, really rare. Jackstrips is also really powerful with my build, but this just seems really, really good. It just perfectly matches what we're doing. My only consume right now is this Lava Flow. I think that's fine. I don't need that to come back. I want the discount on Death Roar, I think. Yeah. There's nothing I want the discount on more than the Death Roar. I need an improved Restore. We can move on from those. Double stack. How do we feel about a double stack? Unimportant. Intrinsic. I I could take an intrinsic Pyreball to ensure that I always have a strong start. I think I like that. Also makes it a little easier to play, can get around to some other stuff. I want plus 10 power on another restore. Double stack is not important. And I'll add consume to a fire starter. Let's get a lot of upgrades out there. Rail spikes. Awoken's rail spike is really bad for us. It's card draw, and our card draw is insane. Spike of the Banished might be kind of strong. Because we can put Valor on our spiky guy. Making me tougher. I'll take a Spike of the Banished. I don't think I'll be punished for taking it. I think it's, you know, good enough to maybe be runnable. Seems fine. Alright, next. Do I want to let these guys reanimate? I think it's probably fine if they reanimate, because I'm doing so much damage to them that I will blow through the reanimation. And it's only reanimate 1, because we're only on fifth circle. Okay. Phoenix, Mauler, Cultist, Horned Hollow. I'm definitely taking energy after Gale. Oh man, that triggers right off the bat. Awake is a very good effect. I blow up your healer. Start on this. Let's see. I think I do want to play the intrinsic fireball here. Then hit you with a sting. Got 3 health left, like a nerd. But I think getting this restore out is more important to me than finishing him off immediately. I can just spike him on the top floor. Oh, he reanimates back in, and he's not going to the top floor because he's not speedy. This is a Titan skin enchant. Okay. Restore 10 health, descend. Okay. I don't know if I care to play that or not. It's probably not good enough to matter. Yeah, I think these guys get by and we sting them. There are other play orders for that where we do more damage, but I think it's okay. It doesn't change the overall result, because like I said, we just sting through guys. Sting. Sting. It maybe diminishes the amount of other stings I can play. I think I'm gonna just do Lava Flow, Glimmer, Spike of the Banished. This guy has actually gotten his health up to close to max. And the Valor will help this Mauler tank. Okay, so this guy would die on spikes. I'm gonna burn his reanimate and then let him die on spikes. We got a randomly generated lava armor. I dig that. Phoenix fire you. Lava flow you guys. Get this unit out of my hand. Kill the fast one. Sure. Sting, sting. Sting, sting. This 15 health per turn is so good. I'm just gonna be wowed by that for the rest of this fight. I think I'll play a Spear Steward here, so that it can hide behind the hollow. Because we sting him to death. Sting him to death. Sting, sting, sting. We always want to play out all of our stings, because they turn into card draw. So we're always going to be drawing a 10-card hand. This boss is, like, extra susceptible to stings, too. And he's already dead, but... Because our Pyregel basically negates his Titan Skin, and that's his entire mechanic. It's gone. You have no mechanic. Let's see. Sacrificial Chamber. I could run this on, like, the second floor. This guy's not bad to just throw randomly in our train and get money. Channel Song could help us draw that little unit. But this can whiff into some other stuff. Draw -2 next turn, +1 energy for the rest of the battle? We have so much draw, we can play this. I've never seen that before. Pretty cool. I will loot here. We'll take the Hellfire Bellows. Even more Pyregel. And we got a Trader's Quill, which helps us kill stuff. I think it was Merchant of Steel that I wanted here, because I want my units to have more health. Yeah, I have to turn away from the Merchant of Trinkets. I'm always tempted by the Merchant of Trinkets. Yep, cool. This is basically what I was looking for. Oh, wrong one. You. Get that, get that. You get Titanite, which is pretty great. Reroll it. Got Avarice and Dualism options. Let's see. I want Dualism on our Incant guy. So it's going from Pyregel 2 to 3, because it's actually one Pyregel that's getting a +1 that applies after Dualism, but I'm still putting Dualism on him for this. The regen kind of sucks. This is where Capricious Reflection is not doing us any favors. Because, like, this Rage doesn't matter. This regen doesn't matter. And, what's it called? The fact that this has Twin Stone, Spell Chain, not very important. But it gave us a Permafrost Lava Flow. It gave us this nice intrinsic Resto Detto. Seek Stone we probably don't even want on the Pyregro. I think that's not good for us. I think it did give us the Holdover Sting. I don't quite remember if it gave us the Holdover Sting. But, like, quick on this Thorned Hollow doesn't matter. I'd rather give the Hollow, like, a Large Stone or something. But, you know, we get what we get. Might as well put Avarice here. Might as well. And I'm going to Large Stone the Moneymaker to help it survive against bosses later, because I'm definitely going to be running out that Moneymaker for a while. I'm going to card remove a Spear Steward. Do not want to draw Spear Stewards anymore. Duplicates. Okay. Thinking for a moment. I could duplicate Pyregro. It's intrinsic, which means if I actually cast it on the intrinsic, I kind of screw myself out of an entire turn, so we don't want to do that. We don't want to duplicate any more stings. We have way too many stings. I could maybe duplicate the Wealthy Whelp, and then try and get to a case where we're just, like, printing money. The thing is, the Wealthy Whelp is checking our egg counts, and we're not usually sitting at an egg count because we don't have main deck effects that give us eggs. So beyond that, I could duplicate, like, Glimmer, Resto Detto, Hell Furnace. I could duplicate the Magma Cultist. I'm gonna get an extra Magma Cultist. We won't be able to play it immediately, but if we get like one more Bogworms in our bottom car, we can go super crazy. So let me see how our size is right now. Throw out one of those. Put out Fenix. We put out the tank Mauler. Okay, we have enough room for the other Mauler, but not a cultist behind him right now. And we need to throw him out. So I am taking plus energy after this, and it's going to allow me to play both Maulers, Fenix the Cultist, and Thorned Hollow. Let's see. Here is our second Magma Cultist. Maybe I put 2 Magma Cultists down here and say whatever. And I can put the other Mauler upstairs. Resto Detto, Fire Grow, Burn. That's probably not Glimmer. It's probably Fireball. And he dies. Cool. Firestarter, Sting. The Stings begin. So that sets us to 4 card draw next turn. Since we played the Pyregel while we had just the 1 Sting. And we drew a lot of Stings. Cool. That's what we like to see. No incant effects. Cool. Nice. Glad that we gave plus health to this guy, because he's taking a wallop. But plus health gives us time to dig for our healing effects. There's Hell Furnace. Shard Chandler's pretty great. I like that. We don't care too much about whether or not we get out our Wealthy Whelps this run, but they do attack. And that matters. I need to prioritize clearing. So I'm gonna drop this. Okay, that is all acceptable. Is that 14 damage? I think does not count the Emblem of the Exiles. 6, 14. Yeah, I'm reading the 14 here. He's gonna heal for 1 effectively. Firestarter. I'm okay with not getting the full effect of that lava flow. It's refreshing to not have some kind of like permanent effect that I'm trying to maximize, so that I can just play the game. This might be a kill with Death Roar. Yeah, I need to think about it a bit. So I'm gonna start by getting rid of this just in case. And then I throw out all the stings. The stings stack a shitload of Pyregel. Okay, we killed all the units, so we can't aggregate the Pyregel. But this hits you 5 times. Okay, he's not... Oh, he's dead. He's dead. That was 4 waves remaining, and he's dead. Shard Chandler's pretty good. Unleash the Wildwood is really good. I think Superheated might win the game. It's like, wait, this is good. Oh, this is better. Oh, this is much better. Oh, we finally got one. Finally got a run where we're on track. Card removes look pretty strong right now. So card removes look strong. Merchant of Magic does have an effect. That does matter. Merchant of Arms. How do we feel about a Merchant of Arms? There's some cool stuff at a Merchant of Arms. I like events. Okay. I want events most of all, looking at this stuff. Pyromaniac 3, let's go. Let me see my options here. We've got a Boiler Room. Our first floor is a Hell Furnace, so we're probably not going to play Boiler Room. Bloodthirsty Blade is very mediocre right now. We do not need that. So if we get anything here, it's after a reroll. Balatro events. Chicot's very strong. I'll take Chicot. Bosses start with Mute 3 is awesome. All it took was a million thorny shots. Yep. Just play a bazillion stings. That event with the mirror to clone 5, it's very strong if it's good at all. It's either terrible or overpowered. There's not a lot of in between. There are a lot of cards that become very busted when you have 5 of them. And if you don't have something in your deck that becomes broken at 5 copies, it's kind of a wasted node. But otherwise, you just kind of go crazy and win. I think I might take a Boiler Room here. We abuse energy a lot on Spike of the Banished and on Superheated because this is Spell Chain. We also abuse energy a lot on Death Roar. And so if things move up to the second car at all and we kill them on second car, that's going to help. We have 6 energy to use in deployment. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. So we don't want to deployable upgrade anything. I was kind of wanting to deployable upgrade the Hell Furnace. It's very strong. The Hell Furnace is a game changer for us right now. So there are 2 ways of thinking about this. There's one way of thinking about this, oh, this is terrifying, we could lose on this. The other thing is, doesn't matter, we kill everything first car. So I'm gonna go, we kill everything first car. Let's see how we do. I think we also kind of need to kill everything first car because there are some terrifying sweep units running around. But on the upside, we can call out 2 cultists immediately. Yeah, if 2 sweep units connect, we lose our cultists, and that probably kills us. Alright. We've got 2 spikes here and an engraft, so that, like, gets us through this. And it's not enough if he dies on the preview. I need to make sure the Magma Cultists are taking no damage. Fireball, that does it. Sting, Sting, and I'll go Spike of the Banished here. Okay, there's our Hell Furnace. Get a Magma Mauler out. Phoenix Fire kills you. All of you guys get Pyregelled. Firestarter kills you. Don't have to worry anymore. I missed on Cycle of Life. There's a possible play pattern where I get it, but I'd rather make sure I'm restoring here, I think. I think it's 601. There might be a play pattern where I get to play that card, but... Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Can I play this Calcified Ember? Yes, because the only other playable cards in my hand are this Restore and this Pyre Cask, so there's almost no way we don't play this Calcified Ember. I think we throw that on you. We just Pyregel 20 the floor with that? My goodness. Right, because Hell Furnace +3, Lord Phoenix applying +4 stacks. These apply 3 apiece, so they're 3 +4 +3. Yeah, so these apply 10 Pyregel to the floor per spell. I still think I'm not killing this Collector in the back. There we go. We found him. I just had to Pyregel these guys so much that they do about 120 damage to themselves on the 3 spikes. Devilish Details. Devilish Details gives us 3 eggs immediately, but it prevents us from getting 3 eggs off the Prismatic Dragon scale. Boo-hoo. What a non-bow. Anyways, you are hecka dead. We keep playing these for the sake of extra card draw. And I do not have any extra game, right? Okay. Nothing in our hand gives us AoE. Necessarily. Go ahead and play that. Let's see. I need to make sure I play everything possible before going into stings. If one sweeper is alive, that is possibly okay. I don't know if I play the superheated. I think I probably don't, but I think I do the restore on this floor for the extra Pyregel. Because I need to cut through this front guy on 2 stings. The other 3 stings kill this guy, and the quick attack kills this guy. How are we getting it without taking a sweep? Because I know the quick attack kills this unit. How does this unit die before he sweeps? Oh, no, he doesn't die. He gets the sweep, but these guys have regen. And they have dualism regen, so any hit they take that is less than lethal doesn't work. Okay, we actually get to play our Wealthy Whelp and gain 15 gold out of him. Excellent job. Credit to team. I wasn't sure if I play the stings or the fireball first, and I decided to play... I decided to split the baby. Okay, here's the boss. Rax the Overblessed. Thankfully, have a direct damage spell for that. He's got some spell shields. Of course, our stings pierce through those. Also, he's now more Pyregel than man. Okay. That bodes pretty well that Circle 7, nothing left the first floor. With the trial enabled. I think it's Make It Rain. Yeah, because the amount of damage this does is just incredibly high. Engraft is funny, but I don't think it's good. And I think Pyre Shards is very marginal. I don't think Pyre Shards does enough. So the benefit here is we put it on... It actually does do something. So we put it on something that doesn't already have thorns, because every instance of thorns is another chance to cash in on our Pyregel. Flaming Talon's pretty good. Is it ever Ember Charge over Flaming Talons? I don't think so. I think it's Flaming Talons every time. Oh hey, that's really cool. That is great. I just love to get that. Pretty solid random hit. Okay, how are we spending our 1,000 gold? I have very few open unit upgrade slots, so it should be the Merchant of Arms. The Unstable Vortex Purges I don't think are very strong with my card draw being what it is. And that is to say, it's incredible. Hall of Mirrors, Swift Steel Dagger. There is a thought that we do some Hall of Mirrors shenanigans to create more Magma Cultists. Like, what's the size of our car? So this reads at 7, but it's not counting Bogworm's growth. There's actually no way to reference what Bogworm's growth is doing for my car outside of a round, which sucks. There's zero reason to take Sacrificial Chamber. Swift Steel Dagger doesn't change our game plan. It's not strong. So the question is if we do Hall of Mirrors. I think we probably don't. It probably disrupts our game plan. It's funny. It's very silly. Because, like, we could get 2 copies of the Thorned Hollow, even, is decent. But I'm not feeling it. We have not gained much else in terms of energy, right? We've got 6 to spend on deployment. We don't really have enough to deploy the Hell Furnace. Unless we find Dante's Footstool. Oh, an Attuned Whetstone might change things up. We definitely want Fire's Inferno. Sacrificial Chris does not matter. In terms of Attuned Whetstone, I'm gonna take a reroll here to check for an equipment hit. We didn't find an equipment. And we're not gonna play Zone of Silence here. Well, we found Glass Cannon, but I don't really want to Glass Cannon anything. It's chosen of Entropy, so it's not the worst case for Glass Cannon. I'm not feeling it. We don't have like a multi-striker or something that actually cares about having a high attack value. Okay, so rerolling here. Viola's Tuning Fork makes our fire starters free and our restores free. That's very good. Shadow's Sheath probably doesn't do very much. Breath of Heaven does not do much. But I think this can actually do something. So I'm pretty sure Seraph likes to put some nasty units in the back row. But if there's ever an incant sap unit, that's always a front row unit, and you don't want to... I don't want my stings to hit something other than that unit if I have to play through that. This technically does something, so I'll take it. Most of this stuff just doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab Zone of Silence because in the Titans fight, it can prevent Pyre Hunter triggers in the top floor. And that's literally all it's gonna do for me. That's all it's gonna do. All right, let's go. Give me the Titan Trial. Any game we got a full row of artifacts is a strong contender. But also, what's it called? This guy, the Emblem of the Exiles that I've never seen before. This is incredibly, hugely good. Just for that just to randomly show up is insane. Run out both of our Magma Cultists. We technically still have a Shield Steward in our deck. Isn't that crazy? This guy's silenced for 3 turns, so for 3 turns, he's not going to do his Sap 10 or his Resolve to add Entropy. That's pretty great. Oh, this guy does have an incamp, but it doesn't matter for this round because I've got Stealth. Arguably, I could Boiler Room here and then overwrite the Boiler Room later. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. Okay, let's see. Oh, right, that pierces his armor and he dies immediately. Yeah, it's kind of funny. This also pierces the spell shield of these guys. It just makes an absolute mockery of the game. Why not blow everything up? Arguably, leaving some of them alive for slay triggers is good. I need this enchanter gone. What have I drawn to do that? I have found a golden touch, and normally this golden touch would be powerless. But, oh dang, I can't incant to Pyregel them. Which means that in order to get this golden touch to work, I have to death roar this random guy. Alright. Doesn't this look scary? I'm gonna death roar this guy next. I see they're attacking past the Magma Mauler because he picked up stealth. This is actually pretty bad. Because this Wealthy Whelp, if it comes down, will also have stealth. I need to replay that turn. This is why you don't always buy Shadow Sheath. I probably should not have bought that. Anywho, if we Death Roar into Death Roar, it unmistakably kills this dude. Do I need him gone? I think I do. I probably do. This doesn't appear to be working the way I want it to. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Ay, ay, ay. So I need to start with either Death Roar or Pyreball on this target, because I need to be able to cast Phoenix Fire. And then I think I need to use Phoenix Fire here to get all these guys weaker. And like maybe follow up with a Pyreball. Or I need to sting him to death. This keeps me one extra sting to kill the frontliner. And we're still losing Phoenix on Seraph's attack. And there's nothing I can do to stop myself from losing Phoenix here. It's gonna make me a lot weaker. All because I got this stupid Shadow's Sheath. Alright. I think we can still win it. But that is crazy. Sting to Sting. Sting, Firestarter. I'm actually very likely to lose this fight because of Shadow's Sheath. Because this Magma Mauler, these Magma Maulers don't win alone. I can play that differently. Alright. I need to make sure they don't get slay triggers too early. Or I need to play them to different floors or something. I need to make sure this guy at the front does not slay. My other option is I play a Shield Steward somewhere else that pulls Seraph off track here. I can still play those two just fine. We still go Pyreball to Sting Pierce. Okay, maybe what I do here is I need Phoenix to slay. Because if I do if I drop the two stings here, only the Magma Mauler slays. But if I don't play any stings, these 3 units slay, only this guy's vulnerable, and I can probably cope with whatever happens to him. I'm also going to play the boiler room. Okay, so this is the round that was causing me to struggle. I have 8 energy this time because I played the boiler room. And because I changed the RNG, I got a different item from Large Mystery Box. I'm gonna Pyreball into Death Roar. Into Death Roar. And now I Sting, Ding, Ding. I'll get some bonus damage here. This Magma Cultist is gonna die. And I'll play out I'll play out a Wealthy Whelp that does not help me block, and another one, because these extra whelps do help me with doing damage to the boss. But I didn't lose Fenix, so I don't lose my, I lose less of my ability to stack the mechanic I need. Let's see. Play the Mauler. Let's see. I'm gonna Lava Flow into a Fire Starter to kill him. Sting with Pierce gets him. Let's see. Per Sting, this is not really enough damage, I don't think. But maybe I still need to play the Stings here. I need to make sure the Magma Mauler doesn't get too many slays. So these Purified Souls attack into the Magma Mauler, die on spikes. At least this one does. I don't know why this one's not dying. And then that's going to leave Fenix open. I'm going to play these all bottom row so that at least this entire group is dead and I don't have to worry about what else they're doing. Put spikes on a new unit. The damage from the Trader's Quill also checks Pyregel, so that's cool. Okay, you know what? He gains stealth, but as long as he only kills 1 unit, the stealth drops at end of turn. And that can pretty much work for me. Here, though... Why is Fenix dying when the Magma Mauler's not dying? Because the Magma Mauler's killing something during the turn, and then other things are hitting past him? How does he kill something he's not attacking? Something attacks into him, they die on spikes, he gets stealth, then they attack past him. Good lord. This is such a problem. Okay, that works. At this rate, I want a spike of the banished friggin' Lord Fenix, but it won't work. I just need to make sure all the units are dead so that these guys can't get slays. I made this so much harder for myself. This is gonna be easy. Dragon's Breath in a boiler room seems good. Let's see. Sting does not kill you immediately, but the second Sting kills you. I could Glimmer to Sting, but I'd rather see if I can hold out for Superheated. Now I can Glimmer. I got an energy back because I killed something. I actually worked through their spell shields here. Okay, I can let these attacks go through now. So it looks like I kill in a fine way. So with that, we can lava flow here into superheated. Is there a way for me to get one more kill and get more energy? No, not off the lava flow or the sting. Pyregel goes to 400. And this is ephemeral, so it's gone now. Why did I buy this artifact that forces me to turn on my brain? This run was so solved. Okay, I got the Zone of Silence. I could go to Zone of Silence here. That prevents the resolves, the incants, the other stuff. It solves a lot of problems, basically. I'm just gonna play that. I have the option to superheat it again. I can Zone of Silence and superheat it. I imagine I probably want to Zone of Silence end of turn. No, I think I need to stop this from happening because I have no other play around for it. So we're going to Zone of Silence here. Which probably fixes a lot of issues. I'm going to double your Pyregel and throw 7 Pyregel on everybody else. 2 stings to kill him. 3 stings to kill him. I don't get to kill any purified souls here. Which is why they're running through the Mauler into Fenix and doing damage to Fenix. And I can't really cope with that, but whatever. At this point, where I have 900, more than 900 Pyregel on the boss, I think I just spell damage the boss to death. Here's finally the Hell Furnace. Be the last friggin' thing. I don't care if I don't attack at all. I don't even need to attack. Don't even need it. I need to play my stings here. Because I need to make sure these units don't keep going. Right? So I'm losing Fenix this round. I can kill one of these guys and stop 30 damage. But it doesn't do much. Yeah, I'm in dire straits. We're gonna, like, work with whatever units we can scrape together at this point. God, I wish I could delete an artifact. Why did I click this? Okay. I think this probably wins even with 0 attack. Because I think we just Firestarter him twice and he dies. So we Firestarter for 900 damage. We got there. Despite saddling ourselves with suddenly overwhelming odds, we got there. Medallion of Superiority is actually pretty good for group of people. Ugh. Bleh. Okay, it is technically a win now. Let's see if we can make it a good win. Honestly, I think Shadow's Sheath is possibly going to screw us out of our Titan kill, but I have no idea. It's kind of losing 100 health off of our front line for no good reason. But this fight should have fewer spell shield units. And part of the problem with that last fight is that spell shield units are kind of difficult for us to work through sometimes. Honestly, it's the 500 health guys that I was having problems with. as well, and I don't really have an answer for that. I think... Yeah, I've got 3 stings, so I can play Pyregel. Phoenix Fire, if I play the Boiler Room, I can't play Death Roar twice. And I think we want to play Death Roar twice on one of these guys. I'm not entirely sure which. I think we're worse at hurting Savagery than we are at hurting Entropy. Entropy is going to pick up Pyregel very passively here. So we hit him twice. He picks up all of Entropy's Pyregel, takes a shitload of damage. Okay, Unleash the Wildwood is nice. Play that here. Yeah, so he dies in like 3 more interactions. Crazy stuff. I think I start with stings, and then I try to fire starter this guy in the back once his Pyregel builds up. Who's getting the kills? I hate that I have to care about this. We'll put spikes on Fenix. Oh, that was a consume. That's why I killed him. There's only 1 unit that can die, so there's stealth cannot run through this. There, the stealth wears off. Nice. Okay. Chosen Assassins. This is the wave that determines if I can win this fight. Or this is the kind of wave that determines it. I think my game plan is we play stings until he has enough Pyregel that we can fire starter him to death. I don't have an answer for the other assassin, but these guys regen through it, so that's fine. In theory. Let's see. I actually just play a Wealthy Whelp up here, first of all. And that is enough to finish Savagery, in theory. Alright, let's see. So just going into stings here. I can start with non-damaging spells to start Pyregel stacking. Okay, alright. This Soul Smelter doesn't matter, but I don't want to redraw it. Okay, he dies on spikes, and because of stealth effects, Entropy kills the Magma Cultist. How did I do this to me? Thankfully, this isn't going to be a long fight. Right? So the stings we throw do get blocked by Savagery, but they do put Pyregel onto Entropy. And Entropy is gonna take damage. Need to preserve him. Phoenix Fire there. Okay. I want to start doing damage to Dominion. I'm gonna play a Shield Steward because he's not very likely to get any slays. I think I start throwing stuff at Dominion now. I need to work through his spell shield first before I can do important stuff to him. But Entropy's almost dead already. Okay. Mute on the bosses is worn off, so I get Pyrelights now. The Magma Mauler finally did some work tanking. Thank goodness. I will be playing these. Shield Steward's dying, that's fine. We play Pyrelights from the lower floor because it gives us Pyregel stacks on everybody. Sting kills there. Glimmer. Sting, Sting. This is mostly okay. This guy's going down to 3 health. Let's fix a bit of that. Now he's dying. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. We did that right. I still want to build Pyregel up here. I have enough health. I have enough health that I probably kill anyway at this point. I can play the Zone of Silence to make sure I don't get pyre hunted on this floor. Do I lava flow here? I think I do. So I've lost one of my magma cultists, so this floor is not as effective as it was. I need these guys to keep attacking. This guy's got 2 reanimate stacks. What a loser. Rage 4 on kill. Yeah, we're not touching him right now. Okay. Yeah, so, how many more turns do we have to look? I feel like this guy has more health than he used to. I don't know why I think that. Oh, right, Silence Room silences non-bosses. So it doesn't actually prevent the pyre hunting. Okay, well, this guy attacks in, kills himself. We're fine on that. This is so annoying. I can't even get a Slay trigger here. Appears to be nothing I can do about that. So what we do here then is we stack on some Pyregel and we start stinging this guy because our life depends on it. But if I can get him, we win, and I can do like a couple hundred damage to him per turn. I think I've got basically 3 turns to win, because there's no way I can kill this wave that's coming in now. Like these guys, no way I can kill them. We're out of options for that. Firestarter into Superheated for 36. Firelight you. Nice, 161. 58, 58, 58, 58, 58, 58, he dies. We did not have a whole lot more time to deal with that. Woo! Having some fun with Painted Grail? Glad to see it. Yeah, it's a neat game, to an extent. I did like the quests and the conversations, they're pretty interesting. I don't really like the combat. I didn't find anything fun to do about it. Oh hey, that gets me the achievement, win a run with all Covenants enabled on the Pyreborn. That was my first Covenant 10 Pyreborn win. Oh boy. Cool. Cool. We finally got one today. This has been rough. Our win screen is not looking so bad right now. That's 17 out of 180. We're almost 10% there.